doing it is that my teacher, like, like, see, I used to run his, remember the spiritual program I was talking to you about?
Your response, right?
Yes. So what he says is I need to make a commitment to be religious versus doing my own stuff. So I wanted your opinion.
All right.
So if I run it as a religious group, how it's going to affect you guys is I will be doing it as my religious workshop, which means I have to do it as Hinduism, and it will be paid, meaning like paid meaning you guys have to pay at least $50
for each workshop.
versus if I do it my style, it's going to be free. It'll be project. Which do you think would serve you better?
Honestly, I think doing it your way.
What is my way?
I don't know. From you, I definitely get very, I know you're very spiritual with animals, plants, just people. And you're a lot like me, like I believe, or you just have a way to talk to me that always brings me, kind of makes me centered, makes me focused. You tell me it's okay that you talk to me, shaming, like just tell yourself this. So I really just, I don't know exactly what your spiritual thing or whatever is. I just really know that when I am done seeing and meeting with you, I just feel better. And maybe if it's religious like Hinduism, I don't really know a lot about it, but maybe
would it be intimidating for you if I call it Hinduism?
For me, I'm the type of person I'm really open to anything. So for me, I don't think so.
No, the bottom line is right. If I'm doing Hinduism, you have to come there, and it might be paid, not paid, but it has to be meatless environment.
Okay.
And attires will matter. There is might not be a fee involved. Would that be restrictive?
I mean, like I said, I would try. I'm down to
no, but like each time would it be? It'll be difficult.
I think it would be.
So to make it more available, I have, this is what exactly where I arrived at too. It'll be more of a service to you. If I don't charge, it's more volunteering and doing it as a project, right?
Yeah.
I think people should
go that way.
So what I'm thinking is, see, what he does is he does it two different ways. He makes you pay on the day if you want his energy to be in your energy. But he posts this whole thing in a week's time free.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're losing out anything.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is I can keep to the time commitment he's making. Every workshop he does, I'm going to be there like a monkey. I'm going to follow him.
Yeah.
But instead we'll do reruns rather than live.
Yeah.
So we will be 6 weeks behind.
Okay.
But you're going to get exactly what it's like watching on Netflix versus in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Which would you prefer?
Watching it on Netflix.
Yes.
Being home in your bed. No,
I'm just like you.
But yes.
So we're sunshine versus moonshine. That's all.
Yeah,
so I would rather do the moon. Just be in his shadows, follow him.
Yeah.
And reflect what he's saying and be free.
Yeah.
And not really. Yes. So then I'm not interfering with him.
People who might not have the 50 but might have 25 would probably donate, And like people, and then also people who don't have it would still come and then help with the shelters and help people for energy.
So that's what I'm getting at. So that way
time.
I'm not committed, my worry is I'm not going to be available for everybody who needs me.
Yeah.
This one thing. And then the second thing we want to come to is I gave you an assignment last week.
Yeah.
Right? Alice in Looking Glass. Did you watch it?
Oh, wait, what you sent to me, right?
Yes.
Well, so, you know what? So I know I don't really have an excuse. I don't have a laptop. I have a tablet. And today, hopefully, I don't know if
you don't need to worry. See, the thing is, it's not.
I don't have any internet. Okay. My phone broke.
I don't want any excuses. First of all, I don't need excuses.
Right.
You just say, "Hey, I didn't have time." Okay. That's it. Okay? Because don't feel guilty. I don't.
You're right.
That's not what I'm putting you on. Okay. Because if you watched it, I can talk further.
Yeah.
If not, let's not waste time there.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that. Yeah.
So it's not about guilt.
Right.
The third thing is, if I convert, this is just out of curiosity. Okay. If I convert to Hinduism, would that bother you?
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me at all.
Okay, so you're not going to be afraid of me.
No. No, no, no,
You're
no.
going to be accepting me
Yeah,
no
I
matter.
am, and I'm open to all different religions. Like I said, I grew up and I didn't have one. I was told I was Catholic, but we didn't go to church. And I said, why not? She said, well, I fell out of love with the Catholic Church growing up. Some stuff happened in her family, and they kind of stopped to go. So I used to go with my grandparents once in a while, but so I didn't grow up religious. It's almost like I'm looking for a religion that fits me because I just haven't found one yet. I don't know much about Hinduism, but hey,
You might be a
I'll.
perfect fit.
That's what I'm saying.
But the
Maybe
thing
I
is,
really
see,
like
for
it.
me personally, I have
Yeah.
a personal relationship with my teacher.
Yeah, you do.
That's never going to change.
Like my
And
person.
inside, inside my heart, I'll always be a Hindu.
Right.
But that is just for me.
Uh-huh.
But I don't want to impose my inside view
Right.
on outside
Yeah.
to make another person, like, for me, I don't need to act out a Hindu.
Yeah.
I would be
Right.
personally a Hindu. But
Yeah,
I
maybe you need to
but
be
I
more
will
than that.
reflect what you need to hear, your style rather than my
Yeah.
style. That's what I'm thinking.
Like it's like you meet each people where they're at,
Yes.
and you give them what you can for where the situation they're in. And I'm very open. So anything with me and do like you want to tell me, or like to me, I'll take it off.
See, that's not the problem. The problem is
Right.
if in case you do not have a way to arrive at
Yeah.
a
I'll
helpful place,
Right.
like my thing is, it's like on the day that is
Yeah.
I'm good, I have no problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which religion.
Right.
But when the day I'm spooked out, I'm alone, I'm so scared.
Yeah.
What do you believe in? What do you
Right.
believe in? You tell me.
Me, I always just think of like my loved ones who's passed on.
So
And
you
when
draw
I pray,
strength from
sometimes
them?
I do. Yeah. Like I say, they always say, your higher power. And sometimes I'll say God, I will. But when I do really what you just said, when I'm alone and if I'm praying and I'm like feeling like it's and then kind of need it, just I think of my family members, like my grandmother was like my just so sweet and giving and loving. My cousin who did pass through this disease. I feel like I'm trying to draw strength from them. You know what I mean?
The
Like
bottom
energy.
line is when you feel like using,
Yeah.
who's going to pull you back?
Right now, it's got to be me, really. I mean, I can reach out to other people, but it's, I guess, maybe changing my way of thought. But I do know I'll ask for just please somebody, but I think of them.
Okay.
Like
So
I
we
said,
need.
I've always struggled because I never grew up. I never went to CCD. I just didn't learn about it. I used to have a friend. I used to call him my spiritual advisor, and he'd say, "Don't say that, Jamie." But he would tell me stories. We would read this daily God thing, and I felt like having him, someone like him, to kind of guide me through, was super helpful. But he's married and moved away, and now
Maybe-
it's like I'm listening to you, and I always take your advice.
Yeah, I'm going to use my teacher's sermon so that I can like come up with like a theme for the
Yeah.
day every week. But the other thing I want to tell you is this month is fifth step for us.
Okay,
Okay.
So
we admitted to God, to our higher power, to another human being, the exact nature of our wrong, right?
It's almost like the
It is AA.
No,
It's a positive
yeah,
element.
it's a step.
So now that
Okay.
you know the fifth step, what it is that you want to admit to? What is that
Right.
character defect you're working on?
Not hurting anyone. And
And why do you say you feel you were hurting somebody? What
Well, 'cause
exactly
in
you did?
I think because in the past, when I was drinking, I was lying, and it was like when I used to lie to my mom or steal. That was not too bad the last time I used, but still, she would know it. She'd look right at me. Did you drink? Did you, no, mom, I didn't. And just the lie. Now I know what it's like when someone lies, but they're lying, but they just won't admit it. I know I
So
hurt
it
her.
bothers
I
it
put my
bothers you
mom
not to
through-
be authentic.
Yeah, I want to
Oh.
be very authentic, very transparent, very able, to admit when I am wrong.
Okay.
Because see, other people have a hard time with
We are not talking. See,
Yeah.
we always need to come back to us.
us.
So we are not going to talk about another person because
Okay.
it doesn't matter who lies. I mean, it's
Right.
waste of time, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So let's just focus on us. So you're working. So I need to do the same way. Like you're working on
Being more
yourself,
assertive.
which
I need
means
to be more assertive. I'm
Okay.
not that assertive, but with men being out of a relationship, letting a guy know, okay, you know what, this isn't gonna work. And I know a lot. I feel
so
like I know.
so you're
sooner.
using a wrong word. Assertiveness is not what we want.
Okay.
It's called refusal skills.
Okay. That's
Refusal
it.
skills.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to say, I refuse to accept this place you put me in.
Mm.
And my husband uses a very nice term. He says, I don't want that plate full of crap. Right now, I cannot accept that gift.
Oh yeah.
So like,
I
I
like
like
that.
I play it on
Yeah,
insult.
I like you did.
So sometimes you want to use
Uh,
skill words. Okay?
yeah.
Skill words. Remember cognitive behavior. So it's about
Yeah.
skill words. So
Yeah.
refusal skills is another way to say, because assertiveness means you're controlling. You
Yeah.
don't want to control, right?
No, I
You
don't.
want to be refusal means I'm going to walk away from things that's not reflecting
Yeah.
my true self.
Right.
So
I
let's
like
let's
that.
leave it like that. And then what helped you to maintain sobriety?
Um, people in my life, other people for sure. Going to the gym now and being more healthy and more aware of what I'm eating and getting up every morning. It's I guess people in my life, family, friends, and in the program, um, and doing this working on myself. Making changes, being aware of the change first, accepting it second, and then putting it into motion is my third. And I'm trying to make these changes. Right now, my support, I guess, I'm getting from my family and my friends in the program. Not a lot of them, but a few. And going to the gym. Those right now, I think are the three biggest things that help.
And are you eligible for 90-day chip or not yet?
I will be in 10 days,
10
80
days.
days. Yep.
Oh, I'm
And,
so
and
proud of you.
I'm proud of myself because I can say it and it's true. Got an extra pill. Like I'm very much into, I want to get off my medication sooner. Like I'm already starting to think, okay, work your way off of things. I cut my sleep medicine in half
Nice.
because now I'm getting up early. I'm more tired. I'm like, I don't need this much. Before I was I was depressed. So going to the gym has clicked on, helping me feel not so depressed.
Very nice.
So yeah, I'm very happy.
So you are off relationships or you're still on relationships?
I'm off because right now I have this workbook, Codependent No More, but it's on my tablet, someone stole it. But it's like a workbook that has 12 steps about codependency, and I'm looking at how codependent my family is and I am. So it's like I'm making these changes, but I'm looking at them and I want my mother to read the listen to the book. I got an audio book and a workbook.
This I addressed with another person yesterday.
Yeah.
The reason you want your mom to listen is because you need some sort of credibility. So drop that idea.
Okay.
Because when you're looking for outside your source of strength,
Mm-hmm.
they might not validate and make you more aggravated.
Right.
You need to do it for you because it's
I
not about
do.
her, it's for you.
That's right.
Okay,
Right.
so it's action based, which is power of choice. You come back to the choice where you're making it based on your value, and the thing you're going to value inside, you need to figure it out. That's another place. You need to know where you get your value. You have danced around that issue. You're saying,
Right.
oh, this, that,
Yeah.
that. But you really need to sit down. That's why Alice in
Okay.
Looking Glass, I found very interesting because she says the dialogue. Just now, I was
Yeah.
talking to another patient. She says, she heard the first thing she says is make impossible not always possible or something like that. That's because
Okay.
everybody says they were going through a very bad
Yeah.
storm.
Yeah.
The first thing is she's the captain for the ship.
Okay.
And so everybody says this will be suicide. You cannot
Yeah.
put the sail down because
Right.
it's a sailboat.
Right.
And she says when it is impossible, that's when I make it possible or something like that.
I just saw this movie on not Netflix, Amazon Prime, and it was called like Hi, I'm Doris or something. And Sally Field, she's such a good actor. Well, older women, a woman who took care of her mother her whole life, never got married, had kids, and her mother passed. Now that her mother died, she hoarded stuff. Her and her mother hoarded things. Me and my mother hoard clothes. My house in some areas very stuffy. Not the whole house, like half of it, and it's almost like our secret that we can't let go of things. So I'm like relating to this woman, and she's older, and the whole story's about she's got a crush on this young guy, and she's trying to make changes, and it's kind of funny. But there was a part in it where she went to go watch this guy do like a self-help speech, and he said, "Look at that word, impossible." He goes, "Now really look at it," and he goes, "And say to yourself, I'm possible."
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm not even joking. I'm like saying that to myself. I'm like, I know it's part of the movie, and she's like, I'm possible, making changes. I'm like, I'm gonna say that myself. If you take that word, impossible, it's I'm possible.
That's
Isn't that
nice.
cool?
I love it.
Right?
Thanks for giving me that
I
word.
know.
You
I
helped
thought
me.
you would appreciate that. And
Yeah,
you could
that's
tell
my
others,
coin today.
right? Yeah, I'm
So-
possible.
So I'm going to finish this
I'm so
YouTube
happy.
video with your code
Yeah.
word. So it'll be I am possible recovery
Yeah.
coaching. So you'll pull it up on healnow.tv.
Yeah.
That'll be your voice in the background. So you only
Yeah.
you will know.
That's okay.
Nobody will
I'm
know.
okay with that. I give it my go.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So then you will be able to check it out. And,
Yeah.
like, you can tell people, hey,
Hey, check this out.
that's me
Yeah.
talking.
Some people might know.
I'm looking forward to our workshop.
I am
That'd
too.
be
I'm
great.
coming, rain or shine, if I have to take a cab. But I have a friend, Rick, and I'm gonna see if other two friends want to go. So if not, or even so, I told him I want to be at that Dunkin' Donuts at 8:30 or 8.
8:30 because
8:30.
9:30 we start the workshop.
Yeah. So be there by
So
8. 'Cause I
so
want
no more
everybody to-
snowstorm like April 1st, 2nd we dropped
Yeah.
the ball, but
Yeah.
no more, right?
You know, it's so sick.
No, it wasn't April 1st. It was March 31st.
Yeah, it was. So, but this time I'm going to be there. I think next week with you, maybe I'll write. I can give you the names. I'm going to have him send me his name by an address or just name and
I
number.
would like you to organize it here eventually so that you will run the program.
Yeah.
But for now, let's do the skills workshop there,
Like
and
you
then
have
we'll
your
spread it.
sponsor,
Yes,
And
yes,
to me, your mind, you've been helping.
yes.
You know.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
Let me
you.
stop this video, and then I'll give you a hug.
Okay.